and today I've come back for an episode of Final Fantasy X, 10-2 on the PS4. Now, I started this project quite a bit earlier on this year, and then I put it on hold while I did a lot of went to do a lot of grinding, and obviously this pandemic kicked in, and as things progressed I lost my morale a bit, if I'm honest. I just didn't have the enthusiasm to carry on with the project or to do the grinding until now. Now, I haven't actually finished the grinding, but thanks to watching a couple of videos from Fuzzfinger last night while in bed, I have learned a decent leveling trick, so I should be able to get the grinding done very quickly now. I just need to raise a bit of money. So in the meantime I thought, well, I might as well get this project going again. And I'm going to show you guys the trick that I saw Fuzzfinger used for the leveling grind first of all. I also now have a no encounters weapon, so I can also show you the lightning dodge. We're also going to be going after some celestial weapons today. And also we're going to, hopefully, providing I've got enough time, we're going to be clearing out Omega Dungeon as well, of Ultima Weapon and Omega, all being well. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to want to do here is go to the Calmlands, which is where we are at the moment. Well, hovering over. I was actually down at where I needed to be, but I've just been doing some Blitzball and I accidentally hit the wrong button, because before I did my final round, I stepped out to save my game a second so that I would lose my progress. Because unfortunately the Blitzball was proving to be quite the challenge. I had one game that was really frustrating where it went into extra time twice before I could finally win it. So I didn't want to have to go through that again, and as I went to go back into Blitzball, I hit the button to go to the airship instead, so I've had to come back down again. But anyway, so you want to make your way across the Calmlands to the arena, and there's a few steps that are required in order for this to work. I've already got my team set up and I'll show you what I've done in a moment. Unfortunately, my team is not getting as much as it could do at present, purely because I haven't been in as many battles just yet, or done as much damage as I could have done in a sense. But hopefully after we've been through Omega Dungeon that will all change, and also I have a lack of money at the moment as well, which isn't helping. But basically, the first things first, so you're going to want to get your triple AP weapons. That's the first thing you need to do. And to get the triple AP weapons, you're going to want to go into Species Conquest, and you're going to want to go up against the One-Eye, who has I'd say about a 90% chance of dropping the triple AP weapons, and about a 10% chance of dropping a piece of armour that will potentially have, I think it's magic buffs, things like that on it. And in order to breed this particular flyer, you're going to want to capture 4 of the, I believe it's called the Floating Death in Omega Dungeon. You are going to want to capture 4 of the flyer that is in the Mayhem High Road. You are also going to want to capture 4 of the flyer that is in the Thunder Plains. And then finally you're going to want to capture 4 of the flyer that is in the snowy area just after you exit Macalania Forest. So you basically, there's in fact you can actually use the airship and just drop down to the save point that's in the inn, literally in the corner, and you can just come out of the inn and just literally run around in circles there to get it. And then once you've got your triple AP weapons, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go and capture more stuff around the areas, because you're going to need to unlock a total of 6 of these ones, which is the Area Conquest, in order to unlock Catastrophe. And Catastrophe, when you unlock him, will give you 99 doors to tomorrow. Now, why do you want doors to tomorrow, you might be wondering? Well, let me just come out of there. In order to get one of the abilities we need, so let me just find a weapon that I haven't got anything on. I'm not actually going to put anything on it, but you're going to want to go after, where is it, this little hefty ability here, which is the Overdrive AP. Now what this does is it converts all the damage that would have been put towards your overdrive into AP. And then the next thing you're going to want to do, once you've got that sorted, is you're going to want your designated attacker, who's going to be set in stoic mode, overdrive. So you can do that by going onto overdrive, going into set mode, and you can set it from here. The rest of your team that you're going to have out are going to want to be in comrade mode, which I've already got set up. So as you can see, Walker at the moment is my designated attacker, because at the moment he's the one that's taking the most damage from the particular creature we're going to be going up against, and I'll explain that last little step in a moment. And then at the moment I have got Una and Tidus out because they've both got triple AP weapons. Unfortunately, Oren, Kamari and Rika have yet to get theirs. I'm still trying to pull them. Lulu has got hers, but obviously the more people you try and get out on the field, the more complicated it gets. So with your other two characters, you'll want to go into that overdrive, and you're going to want to set them to comrade, and this means that basically it will share the XP via the damage, because basically, what is that noise? I hope my mic's not picking that up. That's going to be really frustrating if it does, because it means I've picked a very bad time to start streaming. And if the mic is picking it up, I really do apologise, folks. And unfortunately, I'm no good at editing, so I can't even take the noise out. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, you'll need the comrade ability setting up. Right, so we've got all that set up. We have now got one final step that needs to be done in order to get the creature we need. And that is, you're going to want to capture everything in this particular area, which is the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. So here's all the things that you'll need to catch. Once you have done that, go into Area Conquest, and you will notice that you have unlocked the Don Tombury, and we'll need to pay 8,000 gil. The first time round you'll get it for free, but after that you'll have to pay for it. A bit confuzzled as to why that one's 8 grand and the others are all 6 grand. That's a bit strange. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and jump into a battle now. I left myself a little bit of money so that I could demonstrate this. So what we're going to do here is, the first thing we want to do is put haste onto Walker so that he'll get his turn a bit quicker. Una we're not going to bother with for the minute, and we're going to have Walker attack. And when you attack, Tombury will retaliate with Karma, and as you can see it just did a hell of a lot of damage, and that damage is what's going to convert into our AP. So next up we're going to have Una bring back Walker with life. And we're going to basically rinse and repeat until Tombury gets right up close. So we'll go ahead and skip Una's turn for a minute. I don't quite know why she's so quick on her feet at the moment. Unless I've given her first strike or something, I'm not sure. So once again we'll rinse and repeat. Now the amount of experience that you'll get is determined by how much damage that Karma deals out. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys know how Karma works. It's basically based on, I believe it's how many fiends you've killed in the field. I believe it is, or something like that. Or how much damage you've done. It's one of the two. I can never remember exactly off the top of my head. So at the moment he's doing about 205,000, which is quite a bit. And then also finally, of course, for the sphere goods you're going to want power spheres, mana spheres, stuff like that. To get your hands on that, you're basically going to want to go to Renham Temple, and inside Renham Temple you'll find Belgamy. Now once you've defeated, I think it's the first 5 Aeons, the first time round, if you go up against them again you can pull, I think it's about 30 spheres a time, depending on which one you go after will determine which sphere you pull. I mean, I don't know which one's which. It's been a while since I've actually been in there, and I haven't done it on this particular profile just yet. Right, so at this point, what we're actually going to do here now is I'm just going to bring Titus back. Now there are two options at this point. Once Tombury gets this close, he will no longer retaliate with karma. So at this point, we can either try and kill him, or we can choose to retreat. So in this instance, we're going to actually choose to retreat. I just need to get back around to Titus, if I can. God, Tombury is so slow. That's a bit of an annoyance. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to drop haste onto Titus to give him an extra move. And then what we're going to do is, because obviously if Yuna's down, she won't get any experience, I don't think. So what we're going to do now is hit the flee button, and that will automatically chuck us all out. And as you can see, we got a mass amount of experience. Walker unfortunately won't get as much because unfortunately, if memory serves me, he hasn't got his triple AP weapon just yet. But as you can see, it's racking up those spear movements, and if you can actually get Tombury to dish out enough damage, you can actually walk out with 99 spear movement in one battle. Now my Titus has actually got a shit ton of spear movement on him right now, purely because at the moment I've been unable to actually push him further on the sphere grid because I'm being blocked by a level 3 key sphere, which I'm hoping to get in the Omega dungeon and resolve that little problem. Right, so there are two ways in which you can take out the floating death. You can either try and get Yojimbo to behave and use Zamato. I tend to get him to do it by filling up the overdrive gorge, and then both on this profile and my other profile that I'm currently working on with the advanced sphere grid, I've been paying him about 20,600, and that's been roughly round enough to get him to behave and actually do it. So but at the moment I don't have the money, and I'm pretty sure my animal's not quite strong enough just yet. Animar though, if he is strong enough, should be able to take him out in 2 hits. Right, so from here then it's time to move on to the next thing. So the first thing we're actually going to do here is we are going to go to Renem Temple, and we're going to go do the Chocobo race, because in order to actually, wait a minute, let me just double check something a moment, because I might have already picked it up. Did we pick it up in our last stream? No, we didn't. Right, okay. So yeah, we are going to go to Renem Temple, because in order to get these celestial weapons, we first need to obtain our celestial mirror, and that is what we're going to work on next. Let's see. So to get to Renem Temple, you're going to need a Chocobo, and you're going to run all the way to the end here. We're just going to go ahead and jump down. At this point we'll have to leave the Chocobo behind, it can't come with us, but it will wait for us at the doorway there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and head straight down across the bridge here. And when we hit the bottom of the bridge, we're going to take a left, because we need to go and communicate with the Chocobo on the left hand side first. Now there is a trophy tied to this particular challenge, and I haven't actually managed to pull said trophy just yet because it's bloody annoying. And welcome to whoever's just joined us. So we want to pick up this sphere here and just have a little ganders. So it says Chocobos come to this forgotten temple to test each other's speed and skill. You who are listening to this, you have been accepted as a true rider. It is Chocobo custom that one must have a rider to challenge the champion Chocobo that stands near this sphere. And basically what we need to do is... Oh, hello, Cletus. I think I've come across you before in Fuzzfinger's channel. I swear I have. I'm sure I've seen you pop up somewhere there. Anyway, welcome to the channel, by the way. Right, so now we're going to make our way across to the other side. And around the other side. It has been a long while. Let's see. So yeah, it's telling us to ride it, and that's what we're going to do. Now, in order to get the achievement, we have to get to the end before the other Chocobo and get 5 chests, which is blooming annoying to do. But right now, we're just going to focus on getting the cloudy mirror that we're after. So we're not going to worry too much about getting the 5 chests. That's something we can potentially look at doing later on. Oh god, I'm getting stuck on things. Now, if you can win with, I believe it's 3 or more chests, you can actually get a bulk of 30 wins to discovery, which will also allow you to get the break HP limit weapons. Not weapons, armour, sorry. Getting blooming weapons and armours mixed up. Right, so that should have given us the cloudy mirror. Yep, there it is. Right, so now that we've done that, what we need to do next is make our way to Macalania Woods. So we'll go ahead and do that now. See, I'm hoping that by the time I've been through the Omega Dungeon today that we should have done a hell of a lot more damage and got a lot more kills and whatnot, and it should help me out in the arena with my level grinding a bit, all being well. Failing that, I might just have to go around and capture everything. Right, so we'll get back on our Chocobo now. Unfortunately, we can't go back the way we just came, so we'll have to drop down over here and work our way around. I believe we can get back through the entrance to Macalania that's at the beginning of this area. I'm not 100% certain, I'm just going to double check. Otherwise we're going to have to use the airship to get there, and that's going to be a bit of a pain because it's going all the way back to the save point. But let's just see what we can do. Try and save as much time as we possibly can. Now, of course, I'll try and keep the grinding to a minimal on stream because I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I need to drop off the Chocobo here. We should be able to... maybe not. Oh, hang on, unless... Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. I was in the wrong place, that's why. Right, so what we need to do here, first of all, is we're going to need to make our way down this way, and then down here, and oh, there's a jet sphere there. We'll just grab that as well while we're at it, because that goes towards Oran's Overdrive. I was actually plotting to do a separate little part of the stream for finding all the jet spheres, but seeing as how it's there, we'll grab it anyway. We might as well. Be a bit silly not to.
Who are you?
You are the one they called Jack.
But I will show you guys where the rest of them are. However, one of them we need to be strong enough to get past the Dark Aeon first, so we won't be doing it just yet. Because those Dark Aeons do hit incredibly hard and they are quite fast.
My apologies. I am Braska, a summoner. I've come to take you from this place.
Sounds sweet. What's the catch?
That easy to see, was it? I soon leave on a pilgrimage to Zanarkand.
Seriously?
I would like you to join us. It will be a dangerous trip. Yet, if we do reach Zanarkand, my prayers will be answered, and you will be able to go home, we think. What say you?
Great, let's go.
So quick?
Anything to get out of here.
Then it's settled.
But I must protest. This drunkard, a guardian?
Hey! You want to step in here and say that?
What does it matter? No one truly believes that I, a fallen summoner wed to an Al-Bhed, could possibly defeat sin. This is what they say. No one expects us to succeed.
Braska, sir.
Let's show them they're wrong. A fallen summoner, a man from Zanarkand, and a warrior monk doomed to obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's daughter. What delightful irony it would be if we defeated sin.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here. Free at last.
Now, Jekt, I am in your hands until we reach Zanarkand.
Right. So, what's a summoner anyway?
Right, now that we've finished with that, so what we need to do first of all is we need to talk to this lady here, and she says, I'm supposed to meet my husband here, but he hasn't shown up for the longest time. We could also talk to the son as well, I believe. I hope nothing bad has happened. Right, so the father can be found back this way, and we need to go and find him. It's essential for this to work. So we'll go ahead and make our way back through here. And the father can be found just up in this left tunnel here where we ended up just after Bavel's incident. And it's this guy just here. And he says, I'm supposed to meet my family here, but they're nowhere in sight. And we want to go with the top option, which is they are waiting just over there. And he will respond with, what, really? Thanks, kid. And off he'll trot. Have we got this chest just here? I can't remember if I picked that up or not. By the looks of it, I did. Okay. So what we'll do now is make our way back to where the mother and child were. And we're going to talk to them again. And they'll say, I finally met up with my husband thanks to your help. I can't thank you enough. And we want to talk to them again. And this time, the son is the one that's run off. And the son can be found just up this path, which is where we need to head to anyway in order to get the celestial mirror. But first we had to go through that little bit of work just to get the person that was stood here blocking the way to move out of the way. So we'll go ahead here and talk to the kid, who says, it feels like there is something around here, doesn't it? Yeah, there's definitely something around here. I wonder what it could be. And at this point it will give us the option to use the cloudy mirror. And yep, we're going to go ahead and do just that. And it will react with... well, I don't actually know what it is that it reacts with. But anyway, it converts it into the celestial mirror. Right. Now we can start getting our hands on some celestial weapons. Put my tongue back in my mouth. Now I can't complete all the celestial weapons today, unfortunately, because I'm going to need a bit more time to sort a few bits out. But we're going to be going after a few of them at least. So we'll go ahead now and make our way down this way. And the reason I'm going this way is because it leads to a save point that we can use. Well, actually, to be fair, there's a save point at either end, isn't there? But we're closer to this end, I think, so we'll go and use this one. Let me see here, where is it? There it is. At this point we're going to jump back on board the airship. Now then, which celestial weapon shall we deal with first? Let's go and get Orin's, I think. So for that we want to go to... Actually, we want to go to the Josei High Road for this one then. And the reason I'm saying go to the Josei High Road is because if you try to go and get Orin's weapon from the other side, you're going to run slap bang into the Magnus Sisters. And if your team's not ready for it, they're going to hit pretty hard. So we'll make our way across over to here. I'll just polish off these guys in a minute. It shouldn't take me more than a few seconds, providing I can get an attack in, of course. Blimey. Right. That's enough of that, thank you very much. Not quite sure how they outsped me, considering my team's quite fast at this point, or it's supposed to be. Anyway, that's enough of that. And what we can do here is make our way up over these crates. And down here. And it will take us into the back end of Mushroom Rock. But be careful how far in you go, otherwise you will end up running head first into the Magnus Sisters, and you really don't want that. So from here then, we're going to make our way down. So right now I'm a bit conflicted with the whole battling right now. I could put no encounters on just to get there a bit quicker, but then at the same time I really need Walker to do some more damage so that I can grind a bit better. Because that way the leveling trick works a bit better. And Cletus, I know you're still watching right now. If you want to see the leveling trick that I learnt from Fuzzfinger, just pop to the beginning of the stream when this is done. Right, let's make our way through. So you might have a few battles that you'll have to go through, unless you've got no encounters, of course, in which case you can pretty much get rid of this lot. Right, this is as far as we want to go this way. Oh, God. Right, let me just get these guys out of the way a second. That's what spell I use. It's going to one hit. It's over. So first things first, with Orin's weapon, in order to get it you will need to have got your hands on what's called the rusted sword, which you should have found near the sunken cave. And if you've been or were following me earlier on this year when I was last streaming this game, you would have picked it up at the same time as me. And you want to approach this little statue here, and you want to use the rusted sword on it. And then next you're going to want to, oh god, camera angles. You're going to want to bring the celestial mirror over to here and activate it. So that's one of the celestial weapons down. And what a beastly looking weapon it is too. Now, the second part of Orin's weapon you will get from capturing a certain amount of fiends and unlocking a certain amount of stuff in the arena. I think I've actually already gone and got it. I will just double check that. I'll just go into my key items here. Let me have a look. Oh no, I take it back. I'm actually stand corrected. I might not have got it yet. But we will get it eventually anyway. Right, so let's get out of here. Actually, do you know what? Let's just switch that out for... Where's it gone? There it is. I'm going to put no encounters on for a minute, just so I can get out of here a bit quicker. And I'll put it back on in a bit when we get to Omega Dungeon. It's just make it a lot easier. Right. So to get back out of here, we want to go back the way we came. If we go the opposite direction, we are going to go face first into the Magna Sisters, and we really do not want to fight them just yet. We are nowhere near powerful enough to deal with them just yet. Unless, of course, we wanted to try and get lucky with Yojimbo's Zanmato move. And right now, I haven't got very much gil, so the chances of me pulling a Zanmato off right now are pretty slim. So we're just going to, bravely run away for the time being. And we're going to go and get back on the airship. And our next destination is going to be... let's go to Guado Salam next. We are going to take a bit of shit here from the Guados because we're going back there as a traitor, but, what can you do? But there is a reason for coming back here.
Why are you in Guado Salam? What business have you here?
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me?
See, the Guados still don't get it. They still don't understand that we were just defending ourselves.
Then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
I can take your head off if you want, but I'd rather not, because that would just make us look bad. So what we want to do here is make our way up to the far plane that we went to earlier on in the game. Tripping over bloody Trommel Guado while we're at it by the looks of it, because he's just getting in the way. And just over on the left hand side here is the Venus Crest. So that's that one done. And we can go ahead and
I'm still not the person I wanted to become.
Lulu.
Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
Just want to check something a moment. Yes, I remember now. Right. Let's make our way back out of here then. And actually, since we're here, I think I'll go ahead and show you guys that as well while we're here. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is the lightning dodge trick. Now, again, I'm still trying to get the 200 dodges to get the trophy, and it is an absolute pain in the butt. But what I'm going to show you is a very simple way of dealing with it. And it just requires a little bit of concentration, a little bit of timing, and just generally having a bit of patience, I suppose. So for this trick to work, you're going to want no encounters on, which I believe I still have on. I'll just double check. Yeah, I still have it on, so we shouldn't be getting into any fights. And we are actually up the right end of the area that we want. And we're looking for a specific area. I think it's a bit further up. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Is that it? Oh, God. looking for a specific spot and I can't find it. Where is it? I think it might be a bit further up. Oh god, right, I think this is it. So what we need to basically do is we'll go around these little, you see these little holes in the floor, you go around them in a circle, and then as you run towards here, there should be a lightning bolt that will drop. For some reason it hasn't this time around, I don't know why. There it is. Oh, and then it's just a case of getting the timing. And the lightning bolt will always hit in that spot. Right now though, I'm being really crap at dodging because I'm pressing the button at the wrong time. There we go. And obviously you have to get 200 in order to get the seal. Oops. And obviously right now I'm doing absolutely terrible. As you can see, the lightning bolt hits in the exact same spot every time. So all you have to do is literally just run around, come back round, dodge, run around again, dodge. There we go, we've got the swing of it now. Oh, down I go again. But anyway, you get the general gist of it. Right, so we're going to make our way up through here now to the lodge that's at the middle of the area, so I can use the save point to get out of here. We're going to go ahead now and tackle our next celestial weapon. In fact, there's two in this area that we're going after next. So let's go ahead and board the airship. So we want to go back to the car lands now.
Here we go!
Yeah, with that lightning dodge, I've never had the patience to do the full 200. I think the best I've ever managed to do was about, it was about 40, maybe 50. Right, anyway, so we're going to want to talk to this guy here. And we want to hit the let me train one. Now, we are going to have to go through a few training exercises before we can get to the exercise that we need. So the first thing we've got to do is to basically get from where we are to him, and there are going to be obstacles in the way, and this chocobo is obviously not going to behave very nicely either at the moment because it's not really that well trained just yet. I'm going to skip through this tutorial. If you guys want to watch the tutorial, then by all means go for it. Right. So this chocobo is going to be an absolute pain in the butt. It's going to twist and turn all over the place, as you can see. And our objective is basically just to get to the end within the time limit, which we are really struggling to do here. I think we've just about done it. Yeah, we did it literally just under. It doesn't really matter what time you get with these ones, as long as you get it done. So now we're going to go ahead and do the wobbly chocobo. I think. Oh no, that's the one we've just done, isn't it? Oh, I can't go back on myself with it. Right, we'll just have to do this again quickly. We actually wanted the one below it. I hit the wrong button. Ooh, God. Yeah, we were a lot slower that time. The chocobo just didn't want to behave. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We've already done it. So the next one then is the dodger chocobo. Now with this one, it's the same principle as before, only this time there's going to be a few obstacles getting in the way. So here we go. Oops. So as you can see, there's going to be a lot of flying debris, and we basically just have to dodge it and get pretty much to the end like we've just done. Did we do it? We got 15.2. Yep, we've done it. So that's that challenge out of the way. Right. We have one more challenge to go before we get to the final bit that we need. So let's go to something else. Now we need to do the hyper dodge chocobo. This time, again, it's the same principle. However, this time there's going to be even more obstacles to dodge. So this one can get a little bit annoying and frustrating, I must admit. I've done it myself a few times. As you can see, it can be very difficult to dodge both the balls and the birds at the same time. I think it's mainly the birds that trip me up when I try and do this one. It's ever so frustrating. Don't know if I managed to do it or not. I think I probably failed. Yeah, I did. We're going to have to go again. This may take me a few attempts, unfortunately. It's quite a tricky one. Because obviously you have to dodge the bloody birds as well as the frickin' bulls. Oh, damn. Bah! Oh, got caught right at the end there. If I hadn't got caught by that bird, I'd have done it. Yeah, I was just over, unfortunately. But we're getting the hang of it. I reckon this time we should be able to do it. Oh, fuck's sake. Bah! Bah! Ah! Okay, maybe not. Fourth time's the charm? Ugh. Whew. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. I swear that bird deliberately went into us just then. Well, we got caught by the bulls that time. Oh, we were so close. This one is by far the hardest one out of the three to do. Well, I say by far. Depending on your interpretation of it, I mean, the fourth and final challenge is also quite hard in its own way if you're trying to go after a specific item. Oh, you bastard! Fucking pigeons, excuse my language, excuse my French. That was infuriating. I was so close to getting it just then. I was literally right on the finish line. I got belted right on the finish line. Oh. Ah, flipping blitzball. Ah, we missed because we went round the wrong side of the chocobo. I couldn't get the chocobo to turn in time. Ah, bloody heck. Ah. Come on, we got this, come on. That's the problem, you dodge one and end up getting hit by the other. How did we do this time? No, we're way over it. So you can use the analog sticks or the D-pad for this. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go back to using the analog sticks. I did a lot better with the analog sticks. Oh, as if that just hit me. Come on. This is getting infuriating very quickly. Ugh. Wow. We did terrible that time. Absolutely terrible. Ah! Oh, flipping blitz balls! Please tell me I did it that time. This is getting very annoying now. No, I did not. What a pain. All this just so we can get the celestial weapon. I always manage to take a hit right on the finish line. It's frustrating as hell. And hello to whoever's just joined the stream. So at the moment we are just trying to complete this to get the celestial weapon for Tidus. However, it's not going very well. Ah, KDT, hello. Yeah, I hate this challenge too. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Oh. Swear to God, this is going to give me blood pressure increase in a minute. Oh, God. Oh. I think we've done it. Yes, we have. God. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to have to close the window. Bear with me a minute. Maybe I won't. I think Scott's finished revving his car. Right, where were we? It's alright, my neighbour is a mechanic who was messing with his car out there, revving it, and I didn't know whether the mic was going to be able to pick that up or not. The last thing I want is you guys having to put up with the car revving in the background. Right, so we want to come out here. And the last challenge is the Capture Chocobo, which we're going to do in just a moment, but if you guys just bear with me a minute, I'm getting a little bit hot here with the window even open, I'm still hot. I'm just going to grab my electric fan a minute, I won't be long. Sorry about that, guys, I'm back. Yeah, unfortunately, while doing that Hyper Dodger Chocobo, I may have gotten a little bit pissed off. I didn't say anything, but I was getting a little bit... as I get pissed off, I tend to overheat a little bit. Anyway, right, so Capture Chocobo. So with this one, this is the final challenge now, and to get the celestial weapon that we're going after, we simply just need to beat him. And also, if we can complete this race and beat him with a time of 0.00 seconds, we can also get the bonus prize of getting the seal that goes with Tidus's weapon. Now to do that, we basically need to collect as many balloons as we possibly can, but avoid taking any hits if we can help it. And we also basically just have to get there before him, obviously. And each balloon we get will take 10 seconds off of our time. So basically the objective is get there as quickly as possible, get as many balloons as possible along the way to shave as much time off as we can. Oh, sorry, my bad, it's 3 seconds it shaves off. I thought it was 10 seconds, I do apologise, it's been a while since I've done this. The last time I tried to finish this with 0.0 seconds, I managed to do it, but I got incredibly pissed off in the process, and I swore to myself I would never do it again. But here I am, sucker for punishment, I'm going for it again. Alright then, here we go. As you can see, he's being a pain in the arse and taking all the balloons. Now there are going to be birds flying around as well, and if they hit, they will add, I believe it's 3 seconds on. So the balloons take 3 seconds, the birds will add 3 seconds. Oh god, I'm being hit left, right and centre right now. Oh god. I don't think we're going to win this one, unfortunately. God. No, we've lost this one. Oh god, the Chocobo's got stuck. So yeah, in this instance he's won. So we'll go again. We'll get it eventually. I'm going to point out it is incredibly hard to get the 0.0 seconds. Infuriatingly hard. I mean, it took everything I had to do it, and I got incredibly annoyed. But I do believe a controller got smashed up because of it. And I don't generally gamer rage that much, but in that particular instance, yeah, I got pretty annoyed. Bugger. Woo! Alright, we've managed to win the race. And I got 7 balloons, which shaved us off to 21 seconds, well, 21.3 seconds. And we get a level 3 Q sphere. That's actually very useful for me. So we're going to quit for now. I'll get the seal off camera, I think. I'm not going to subject you guys to that, because just, yeah. There's going to be a great deal of raging involved with that, and I don't want you guys to see that. So I'm just going to grab a Chocobo from this guy, and we're now going to go get our celestial weapon, because we had to beat him in order for us to be able to gain access. Now that we've done that, we want to be heading for... oh, where is it? Somewhere along the top here is a little ridge that leads down. I'm just trying to work out whereabouts it is. I think it's back this way, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's one that will require us to go down on... oops, wrong button. I know we're going to have to go down it on foot because the Chocobo will not fit. I think it's here. Is it this little ridge here? No. Oh, where is it? I know it's along the back here somewhere. I think it might be further over this way. Let's have a look. Let me just get around this ridge a minute. Might be over this way somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's along this ridge somewhere. Where's it gone? I'm pretty pretty sure it's not that far across. Oh, unless, is that it? Look, see if that's... Can't get down there, so it's not there. Where on tarnation is it? I know it's along this back wall somewhere. No, it's not there. We'll just have to keep working our way along this back wall until we find it. It's got to be here somewhere. I wonder if it's further down this way. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on. What's that little slope there? Is that it? Aha! Found it. Right. So we'll go ahead and use the celestial mirror again. And this should unlock it for us. Right. And then our second celestial weapon, which we're going to be getting from here before we go and deal with the Omega Dungeon, is Yuna's, which is sat at the arena. And I believe that chest appears after you have completed capturing the... Oh well, I've missed it. Oh, have I got that chest or have I not? Oh yeah, I've got it. The chest will appear after you complete capturing all the fiends here in the Calmlands. So we'll just go ahead and grab that. And then what we're going to do next is make our way back to Macalania. And we're going to go ahead and power up these celestial weapons a little bit. Now they won't be at full power unfortunately, because I'm still missing some of the bits that go with it. And I'll be working on getting them off camera. There will be some celestial weapons that I will not complete. That will be Riku's and I believe it's Kamari's, because I'm no good at the butterfly hunt and I'm no good at the lightning dodging, as you've seen earlier on in this particular live stream. So I'll probably be avoiding getting those, but then I don't use Riku and Kamari very often anyway, so but I will be able to show you where to get the celestial weapons from, but I'll save that for next time, I think. Go away, Discord. I'm busy. Right. So to get Yuna's, well, to get the bit that goes with, well, the second bit that goes with Yuna's weapon, you need to go to Renim Temple and beat all of Belgami's Aeons and Sender. However, I'm not going to bother doing that just yet because I kind of need her where she is. In the fact that I'm going to use her for my level grinding, because as I stated, once you beat her Aeons the first time round, when you go up against them the second time round or anything after that, they'll drop loads of power spheres, speed spheres, mana spheres and ability spheres, depending on which one you pick a fight with. And obviously with level grinding you need those spheres in order to complete the grids. Right then, so we'll start with Tidus's. And then we'll go ahead and do Yuna's. and finally we'll go ahead and do Oran's. I've just realised I've not been and picked Walker's up. I meant to go and pick that one up as well before I did Omega Dungeon, so we'll just come out of here now and we'll go and grab Walker's. Now, again, getting Walker's seal is going to be a pain in the arse as well, because it requires a lot of Blitzball. You have first got to have got the status reels and the auric reels before the seal will actually pop up in a league. Let's see here. Where's the save point gone? There it is. Right, so we're going to board the airship and we're going to head over to Luca next. I'm hoping that I've played enough Blitzball and fulfilled the requirements to get this particular celestial weapon. If not, then we'll just have to leave it. So where are we? We want Luca.
Yeah! Here we go!
Right, so from here we're going to make our way south. Well, I say south, it's more east than south, I think. Yeah, east, sorry, not south. I will get my bearings right in the end. And we want to make our way back to the restaurant where we first found, well, where we first went looking for Oren back when we were here the first time round. And once we get in there, we're gonna just get in there a second. We're gonna go ahead here and use the celestial mirror. By the looks of it, I have fulfilled the requirements, which means I can pull the, I believe it's called the World Champion Blitzball weapon out of there for Walker. Right, let's just get out of here, and we're going to make our way back towards the stadium now. I cannot remember if I picked this up or not, but I'm going to double check because I'll look like a complete and utter ass if I go back to sort Walker's weapon out and I haven't got what I need. Let's have a look. So we want to go back to the Besaid locker room. Whoops. Find some familiar faces in here. And in one of these lockers should be, there it is, the Jupiter crest. So let's, oh, and there's also another jet sphere here. We can go ahead and grab that as well while we're here. So once we're done watching this, we'll head back to Makalani and just see to Walker's weapon, and then from there we're going to go through Omega Dungeon and start working our way through.
Didn't you say you have Blitzball in your Xanarkand?
Not a sportsman, are you?
Working on your form?
My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Jet. It's for my kid.
Your son plays Blitzball?
Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad. Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week. Wonder what he's doing now. I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle. Hey, what's the big idea? Stop shooting.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way out of here. Although actually I think there was a save point in there, but hey ho. Right, back to the airship. And then from here we will go to Lake Macalania.
Here we go!
Now I can't actually remember what abilities we've unlocked. I'm going to have a look. I'll have a ganders after I've sorted Walker's weapon out a sec. Go. Right, let me just have a quick glance at the weapons we've got so far. So, right now, Walker's has only got double overdrive on it. No, we'll put it on, why not? Yuna's is the Nirvana, which has only got double overdrive at the moment. So I'm actually going to stick with the Wonder Wing because it's got triple AP, and the stuff down in the Omega Dungeon does dish out a lot of experience, so it'll help for grinding along the way. Titus, where's that gone? Again, only double overdrive, so I think we'll keep his Durunde on with the triple AP for now. But at least we've got the triple AP. We've got the celestial weapons forming now, as it were. Once we get those seals on them, they will have their full power, which will be break damage limit, stuff like that. Ooh, God, I'm getting myself stuck. Right. I have one piece of business left to take care of before I step into a mega dungeon, now that I'm actually able to do so. Going to go into here, and I'm going to use this level 3 key sphere to knock this key sphere out of my way, and I'm going to start pushing my way through this part of the grid. Which way are we going? Actually, let's go get Cure as well. We'll come back and get that lot later. Oops, wrong button. Key sphere is that? Oh, it's a level 4. And that's a level 4 as well. We'll leave that bit for now then. I'll bust that open later. Now also, if you're wanting break HP limit defense equipment, I recommend going up against Dark Yojimbo because you have to fight him 5 times, and what I tend to do is I tend to rack up as much money as I can, and then I'll pull out my Yojimbo and basically try and get a Zamato on him. I'll make sure to save my game beforehand, and then each time I pull a piece of break HP limit armour, I'll then save my game, and then I'll either try and take him on the second time round, or I'll reload, or I'll step out of the cave and then start again, sort of thing. And that way you can basically farm the armour. And then also the break HP limit armour should have a few empty slots on it. So what I tend to do then is I tend to go and capture a certain selection of fiends for the arena, which will grant me 99 Mega Phoenixes. And then with the Mega Phoenixes, I put Auto Phoenix onto all those bits of armour. So you're essentially then got break HP limit and Auto Phoenix both on one armour. And then next you can just simply add whatever you want, be it if you've got the patience to farm up the dark matter, which you can do from the arena. You could put ribbon onto it as well, or you could put auto haste, whatever's to your fancy really. I'm not used to coming in from this side, I'm used to going the opposite direction. But that's when I'm with Yuna. So much easier to do this as well when you've got lots of experience coming in. I mean, up until recently I thought level grinding was going to be a ball ache, until I saw Fuzzfinger's little trick and it sort of changed everything. However, you do need to make sure you've got plenty of gil to use that method, because you have to pay to do battle against it every time. So I should just probably point that out. What key sphere is that? It's in level 4. I believe I can unlock that. That is actually worth unlocking. Although that is as far as we can go right now. Right. Now that we've done that, it's time to go and tackle the Omega Dungeon. And the fiends in the Omega Dungeon are particularly strong, so I should just point that out as well. So as you can see on the map, the Omega Dungeon can be found in the top right hand corner.
Yeah! Here we go!
Right, I'm just going to do a quick game save here because the fiends here do hit particularly hard. So many different saves here, which one's which with that one. There we go. There we go. Right. Also, actually, now that I think about it, unit's gone. Yes. Also, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure we've got Orin in the party at this point because he's got first strike, and there is a reason why I've chosen to do that. And the reason will be made clear if we come up against this particular creature that I'm thinking about. These things can be an absolute pain. Another one of these? Okay. Oh, what? How did that miss? Don't give me that crap. Let's get Titus out here. I'm just going to shove Titus back into our reserves again, actually, thinking about it. Oh, God. You know what, I'm just going to... actually meant to... Oh, fuck it, we will just kill it. It won't take us very long. Ooh. Was not expecting that. Not a problem though, we can clear that. Wow, he's really got it in for Orin. Whoops, wrong move. So these guys generally have about 10k of health, so they don't generally take too long to bring down. Let's just go ahead and chuck another fire spell out there now. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead here and heal up a minute. Oof. Ah, now this flyer here that's in the middle, that's one of the ones that you need to unlock the death eye in the arena for the triple AP weapons. The target's one. I'd be better off using that one. Hit all three in one go. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so if in the event your white mage gets petrified, it's a good idea to just have a few softs with you, or remedies as well can also fix the problem. That's one I want. Oh, God. Wow. These lizards are really a pain in the bum.
It's over.
Let's go.
going to try and use some potions to keep myself healed up outside of battle, I think. Because otherwise, by the time we get down to the bottom to deal with Omega, we're going to have no bloody MP left. Although I probably could restore it. Oh, bum. Unfortunately, some of these chests, when you go to open them, will drag you into a fight, and the other chests that are with it will disappear. Now, according to the guidebook, you can open in a certain order and actually get the majority of them, but I have no idea what the order is off the top of my head. Okay, so unfortunately whoops, I've gone the wrong way. Oh my. You know what? They can be blinded. That is very, very helpful. And they can also be mental break, so we're going to go ahead and use that.
Allow me.
Oh, I haven't got that yet. Okay, we'll go with a fire spell then. Oof. Wow, is that all the damage we could do? Okay. Well, let's deal with this a different way, shall we?
I will share your pain with you.
Sorry guys, controller died. Right, where were we? That's one down. Ooh, still alive. Not for long. There we go. Right, let's continue working our way through. And this is why I wanted Orin out with first strike, and the reason for this is because we need to be able to make sure that Titus can get his move first. And the reason for this is because we want to use Provoke, and Provoke will stop the Mulbra from being able to bad breath us, basically. And as I'm pretty sure you're all aware, the bad breath ability is incredibly nasty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and use, I can find it, Hastiger, just to increase our speed. Let me see here. Let's have Orin pop back out a second so we can at least get a bit of experience. Oops, wrong spell. These guys are particularly weak against fire. Now, of course, in order for this to work, Titus must stay alive. It is absolutely essential. If Titus dies, the provoke will wear off and bad breath will then become a threat again. Now, in this instance, I'm just going to pull Animar out now and I'm just going to quite literally belt this thing hopefully one hits it. And bad breath I don't think works on Animar anyway, so we should be safe at this point. There we go. Ooh. Ouch. 99,999 damage. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and chuck... Oops, wrong one. We'll go ahead and chuck Titus back out and put Walker back in. And we'll just do a quick heal up as well, because we've actually taken a fair bit of damage. And we'll continue working our way down. Ooh, Adamantoise. Now these ones are quite robust until you armor break them, which we'll go ahead and do now. Make sure that at least some of our team are getting a bit of experience down it. Oh, sugar, wrong spell. Actually, let's have Titus.
This isn't just a rock, is it? Can we have Animar do away with it for us again? Why not? He does seem to be able to hit pretty hard and finish stuff pretty quickly. Got more experience for killing that. Could be wrong. Oh, I know you wouldn't. Don't know. Might be just imagining it. I don't know. These guys again. Is this thing's problem with Walker? Uh-oh. So unfortunately there is a little bit of an unfortunate side effect with Walker's, oh fuck. Alright, flippin' hell. Bloody hell, lizard. Calm it down. sure who I've just had a friend request off of. I'll look at that in a bit. Right, I think some healing is in order here. Chuck a mega elixir out, why not? We've got plenty of them. And I know where to farm up more. Right, let's try Bizaggering. See if that does any better. There we go. That was a damn nuisance. I might actually start running from those lizards now because they are getting quite annoying. Now, I believe these guys have about 20k of health each. So in this instance I am actually going to just pull out Animal here and just wipe them out nice and quickly and get rid of them. That's 1, 2. And 3. Let's see if I've got what I need for that. That would be very helpful right now. Ah, I need X potions. That's a bit annoying. I never understood why you could teach the Aeons full life. They've got no use for it. Makes no sense whatsoever. So I think there's some more chests up this way, so we're going to pop up here first of all. These guys again. I'm just going to have Animal come out and... Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, I suppose Jimbo's just as good. So we'll give him, say, 300, see what he does. Okay, I'll roll with that. That was quite helpful. Didn't quite do as much damage to that one though. Fuck off. I really cannot be asked to fight you again, not after last time. Oh, crikey. Right, now these guys, they have a very deadly stone breath, which is not good. I did not mean to do that. Oh panicky. I'm trying to think how best to deal with this. Do you know what I think? I hate to hide behind Animar, but in this instance, these guys are particularly strong. I completely forgot they were down here, and I don't know if I've got the right equipment to deal with them right now. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, I've got his overdrive. Let's go ahead and dish that out. And that's the end of that. And we got 4 level 3 key spheres from that. That's pretty damn helpful. Right, let's just heal up a minute. Which one? Right, which chest to open first? Level 4 key sphere. Defender bracer. And unfortunately a scrap of the lizard. Bye. Oh, we've got 3 people watching now. Welcome to whoever's just joined. So we're just working our way through the Omega Dungeon. Let's chuck Titus back out and put Orin back in to make that first strike available to us, just in case another Great Moldra should pop up. These two again. I'll get Anima to deal with them. Or at least I'm going to try anyway. Damn. Oh well. Never mind. Oof. How do I want to proceed? I don't want to use those limit breaks if I can help it. Okay, well, we'll have Yojimbo take over. See if Yojimbo can trim down their numbers. Especially if they're going to start hitting that hard. Let's play him 300 again, see what he does for us. Oh, that's one down. Ooh. Oh, 3 Wakasashi. Now at this point I'm going to dismiss Yojimbo because I might keep him as a trump card against Omega just in case things go pear-shaped. And there is a good chance that they will. blind the bloody thing. Wow. I blinded it and it still wasn't enough. Whew. That was a tough fight. Just reorganise my stuff as well. Right, let's continue making our way down. Shit. Oh, the one time I don't put oil back in, I get bloody... Might just be able to get out of this. Might. First things first, let's get Walker out of there. Where's my remedies? Where's my remedies? He's the first one we need to sort out. There we go. Lesson learned is all I'll say. That could have been so much nastier. Right, first things first, we want to go and provoke. This will prevent any further bad breathing. Hopefully. And now I think it's our turn to wail on him. And I think we'll give Bahamut the honour. Just because I'm in the mood to show off my aeons a little bit today.
Be strong.
There we go. Bloody Mulder. Right, let me I've definitely learnt my lesson after that. I will definitely keep Titus in the barracks. Just in case another one should pop up. Bloody sod's law that was. This is getting annoying. I put Titus away and these little fuckers come out. I leave Titus out and the Mulvers pop up. I can't bloody win. Oof. Okay, so the one in the middle is particularly nasty. We're going to leave him till last. Let's see here. I really wish I had Holy at this point. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I do have Holy. We should make short work of them. Unfortunately though, it does take a hell of a lot of MP to use it. Clear that thing out first. The reason I've left this little shit till last is because he has a very nasty move called Poison Mist, which does inflict, or can inflict, confuse, which is why I wanted to leave him till last to make it a bit easier to deal with him. Oh, bollocks. Ah, shit. This is not good. No, he's got us. We're dead. We are dead. Shit. That's what I was trying to avoid. Ugh. Flippin' heck. Ugh. That means we've now got to start right back from the beginning of the blimmin' dungeon. I hate those bloody things. Right, let me just see if I can make some adjustments to my equipment here, because I've had enough of this. Okay, Cletus, fair enough. Well, while you were absent, we just got our asses kicked in the Omega dungeon. That throw-get sword would be perfect for what I want to do. In fact, what am I on about? Why don't I just... Because I don't plan on doing my training down here anyway, so why don't I just do that? There we go. I'll put no encounters on for now. That'll get us through. We mainly came down here to deal with Ultra and Omega anyway. Yes, it is the super dungeon, the Omega dungeon. And it is nasty. I didn't actually intend on coming down here until I was a bit stronger. But, I decided to change my plans ever so slightly. Oh, wait, is this some red things for me? And obviously if I get beaten by Ultima or Omega down here, then I'll call it quits for today and I'll go grind for a bit, and I'll come back when I'm a bit stronger. But we're going to give it our damn best shot. Ah, damn it. Now, regardless of no encounters, if you happen to hit the wrong chest, it will override the no encounters thing, and
as you've just seen, I ended up in a bit of a scrap there. Camera angles are awful at times. Oh my god, not again! I'm having no luck with these chests today. Oops. Why did we start off with her for? That's interesting. Oh, I love Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. I've done a full walkthrough for it. Right then. So just up this pad then. And in a moment we are going to be facing off against the first of our two boss fights. Sorry folks, nature call. I'd have hoped to get back before the cutscene had finished, but I was a bit too slow. Right, where are we? So this guy has about 100k of health. I'm hoping, yes, I have got it set up. Perfect.
I'm running if you are.
First we need the right team out, so you bugger off, you come on out. Haste-agar ourselves. Next we want Riku, and we're going to use our overdrive. And we want... 1 minute, just give me 2 seconds here to just double check what I need. So we need, I don't know if I've got the right items or not, I'm going to have a look through. I don't think I have. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. So in that case what we could do... Well, this has buggered up my plans a little bit. Okay, let's just mix together some random items and see what we create. I can't actually remember what the other mixes are. Max Vitality, okay. Oh! Well, there goes Riku.
Now I'm back.
What I normally do, if I have the right ingredients, is I usually create a trio of 99 so everybody's dishing out max damage. Unfortunately, in this instance, that's unfortunately not the case. Let's just get Haste to go back out there a second. So I'm trying not to use all my overdrives up in the next. I'm trying to save some of it for Omega. Uh-oh. You know, get rid of that now. Don't want that on the field. Go away, confused. That's what screwed us last time. Could even chuck Kamari out there and get him to have an attack as well. I suppose we could summon up Animal, see if Animal can do some damage. Because why not?
I will share your pain with you.
Oof. Well, that did some damage. There we go, that's ultimate weapon down. I mean, there are other tactics, like I say, if you've got the right items to combine, you can create what's called the trio of 99s, where basically all your characters, no matter what attack they use, will dish out 9,999 damage. And if you've got the break damage limit, it'll be even more than that. So you could essentially one-hit Ultima. Nice. 6 level 3 key spheres, I'll take that.
That was not Omega. Just a shadow born from Omega's wrath.
What, so the main man's still around? Come on out, Omega!
When we meet, I will send it.
Right. Oops. Or is that where I wanted to go? No, actually, that is actually where I wanted to go. Yes, yes, KDT is long. Omega is going to be the harder of the two. He's got a whopping, I think it's like just over 1 million health. Wrong one. Now, how have we managed to get into a fight with that one? No encounters roll. That's interesting. I mean, we can run away from the fight anyway. It's not an issue. Okay. What I'm going to do here, just for this bit, is I'm going to take Tyre-Sound to Ornin just in case we have a Mulber get thrown at us. Because the last thing we want is a Mulber to come out of the woodwork now and fuck our day up. Right when we're so close to Omega. And that is a Tombury. That's not who I meant to pull out. Where's he going? For God's sake, I will get the right one. There we go. I've been streaming now for just under 2 hours. My brain's turning to mush a little bit here. Another Adamantoise. Okay. Titus, out you come.
This isn't just a rock, is it?
minute, let me just tie this away. Really, I should have just given Titus first strike. Ah, there it is. We knew it was going to pop up, that's why we were prepared for it. There had to be one there somewhere, the game's just evil enough to do it. And we're going to run away this time. I mean, I can beat them over if I really wanted to, but I just can't be bothered this time around. Once again, switch our team back round. And another Mulder. And it's a good thing we did have first strike on because we just got ambushed. So if we hadn't had first strike on, we would have been one hit KO'd near enough with that bad breath of his. Since it casts every status alignment under the sun. It's a bit of a nuisance that no encounters isn't working. Ooh, we haven't come across one of these yet. Alrighty then. So Omega is literally just up here. I'm just going to make sure we're fully healed before I go in. Now there is a good chance that we are going to get fucked up by this thing.
Rate his personal attention
in which case it means my team's not quite strong enough yet and I will need to go and grind a bit more. But we're going to give it our best shot. And if I do fail today, I will... Like I say, I'll go and grind and I'll make sure that when I take them on again, it's in, on a live stream so you guys can tag along, as it were. Right, so first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to use Haste to Go. And... trying to get to Kamaru because... Omega has an ability that can, for Kamari, and Omega is the only creature in the game that we can get this from, and that is the Nova ability. And now that we've dealt with that, we can go ahead now and start wailing. Let's pull out Animar, see if we can do some damage with Animar. We are going to be wanting to sacrifice your Aeons in this fight, unfortunately, because it's quite a tough one. He does hit hard. I'm going to try and do as much damage with Animar as I possibly can, I think. Oof. I'm going to go ahead here and overdrive him because I'm not going to get another hit in after this. He will strike back and probably kill Animar. So I might as well overdrive him and do as much damage on my way out the door as I can. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. And down goes Animar. Okay. So first things first, I'm just going to heal unit up. We're going to get Kamari out of there as well. She's banishing blade on him. Not bad.
throw another haystacker out there so that Orin can keep up with the rest of us. And the next thing we're going to start doing is getting some protect spells out there so that we can reduce the amount of damage he's doing to us. And I might put Shell on as well because I think I'm going to need it. And by the looks of it, we're also going to need Reflect as well. Let me just clear that petrification a minute. I don't know whether that's just wiped out all the stats that she had on her. Yes, it has. That's blooming annoying. Here comes Shimmering Rain. Which, as you can see, does a hell of a lot of damage, but with the Protect on it also helps. Let's just go ahead here and chuck out an Elixir. Trying to work out what the hell to do next. Well, I've got my overdrive sat there, I could use that, I suppose. Oh shit. I forgot he had access to that. I haven't got bloody shell on yet. Ow! Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Ouch. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a good time to end the stream. So I will go away and do some grinding, and we'll pick things up next time. I'm going to try and sort of alternate between Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 2 now. My next stream will be on Tuesday, all being well, about 2:30 UK time in the afternoon, where I'll be picking things up with Kingdom Hearts. And like I say, in the meantime, I'll try and sort out Final Fantasy X, try and get a bit more grinding, and I'll have to try and farm up some money so I can keep at it. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to end the stream here, and I will catch you all next time. So thank you very much for stopping by today, both KDT and Cletus. And thank you to anyone else that views the stream. If you've enjoyed it, let me know in the comments section. Hell, even be subscribed to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now. And yeah, it is a bit of a bummer, Cletus, but it is what it is. I didn't expect anything less from the mighty Omega, to be honest. But right, anyway, I'll see you all next time.